so to start your binding, you are going to put a crease, iron in a crease right here on the 45, and then you're going to press your whole binding in half the long way like this. But this is going to help me start and stop. So when you start your binding, you never want to start at the end here. You want to keep this loose so that when you join them together, that makes it easier. So I'm going to start stitching right about here. And I'm going to stop about 1/4 inch away here. So I've gone right to the 1/4 inch. I'm going to take it and I'm going to pivot and I'm going to stitch on this straight line that I have on my machine here. All right, so you're going to check on the back side to make sure you hit that point nicely there. Then you turn your quilt, you do the 45-degree here, press that down, and then we're going to stitch this whole side here starting here. All right, now I'm going to continue to do the other 3 sides and then I'll be back to do the join. All right, so I've turned the corner, I started stitching. Now I'm going to stop so I can do this join right here. So I've laid this down. I'm going to put a pin right where the point is and maybe a couple threads further so when I put these together it'll pull a little bit tighter instead of being loose. So I'm going to lay this down here. I'm going to transfer the pin to the top of this first fold right there. Just one, not both. And then I'm going to take this, open it up, and I'm going to take the point and put the point to the pin. Just like that. Move the pin here, and I'm going to stitch this diagonal now. That's already creased in there with the iron. So right down that, right to this corner. And you want to lower your stitch length a little bit with this. Right like that. And I'm just going to test it to make sure it's right before I cut it. So it looks good. So now I'm going to take the scissors. All right, so I'm going to just trim this. And I'm going to finger press this open so it lays flat. You could go iron it if you want. And then finger press that. And then now we stitch from here to here. And that's how you make that perfect miter. And then this miter goes the same as all the other miters on your binding as well.